And finally, on to the last part of our podcast, we have the underdog pick of the week. This is the part of the show where we each pick a fight on the upcoming card that we think the odds makers got wrong. So whether you are a betting man or woman, or you just want to sound like you know what the hell you're talking about, come fight night, listen closely. And hey, listen, I guessed I said that Li Jingliang, who was a -2 or +2 or 3-2 something underdog, would win last week. So you could have doubled your money there. So just watch, listen, maybe throw a little money down. That's what I'm saying.
You never know.
What do you got? Who's your underdog pick for this?
I'm going to go, if I was going to have to pick an underdog in this card, it's kind of tough, a little slim pickings, but I would go with Julianne Pena. It's going to be a grappling match against Sarah McMahon. Well, I think Sarah McMahon does have the advantage, even in a pure wrestling match, right? The Olympian. I think Julia Pena is a little bit better on the feet. I think she's going to be the stronger gal in there, and because she is a grappling-based fighter herself, I think mix those three things up, and I think you can find a little bit of value in Juliana Pena at +110 in this fight.
Okay, all right. Well, I myself like Antonio Carlos Jr. He's taking on Brad Tavares, while Brad Tavares has yet to be submitted. Antonio Carlos Jr.'s shoe face has a nasty submission game. I believe it's a -1 something. It's very close on the odds, so not a ton of value, but I think the shoe face gets a submission there. So maybe put a little bit of $5 or something down, or don't, Then we have our side wager of the week, the part of the podcast in which Manny and I will make a side wager based on a fight, method of victory, or literally anything we adamantly disagree on regarding the upcoming fight night. The loser takes a shot on the following episode, of which we are not going to do now because the shot we have bet is on Wednesday's card, which will have happened, but it hasn't happened yet when this records. But this coming week for the Conor McGregor versus Poirier card, our side wager is going to be on the Michael Chandler versus Dan Hooker fight.
Yes, absolutely.
He thinks Dan Hooker wins. I like the slight underdog, Michael Chandler. He thinks the striking.
Yeah, I think the striking gets it done, and his ability to stay off the canvas over just a 15 minute fight. I think that Dan Hooker has the skills to win. I think that's okay, sure. Fair,
and I think that that wrestling pedigree of Michael Chandler is going to be a problem for Hooker. I just don't think he's faced that yet, and I think provided that Chandler does use his wrestling, I think he gets a win there. So we'll have a shot riding on that one.